Hello everyone, welcome back to Ondao channel. Today, I will guide everyone on how to crochet a bag handle. A bag handle like this bag handle can use for a handbag or can use it for a round trunk bag, etc. In general, I can apply it to many bags. So today, I will guide you how to crochet vertically according to this loop like this is very smooth. And here it looks very smooth. Very easy, very beautiful, and the way that we sew it inside the bag. Here we start. First I will use the needle. Needle 2.2 here I use. Needle 2.2. I don't know if everyone can see clearly. Here I use the needle 2.2. And then I will also use one. The thread color is the same like the color of the product. Then we will create a knot here. Then we use single stitches. So it's very simple. Here we put the needle through there, we pull this knot, and now we start crocheting. We crochet here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. In general we have. How to crochet this piece of wire is long. Just enough, and a plastic tube. This is the tube that I use for this bag. Here we can call this the water pipe in my accessory set. There is full, then we will crochet a piece of chain a little longer than this pipe head. A little bit, about a centimeter, is okay. This is the size 22 centimeters. I use the pipe wire is 24 centimeters. I will crochet a piece. This piece is about 60-65 stitches. When I measure it in, can you see it? When I measure into this tube, it's this end of the yarn is a little bit extra. That's okay, about 2 to 3 stitches is okay, because when I crochet this, I have to pull. Stretch this end out a little bit, stretch the thread out a little bit, then if it doesn't stretch, I measure it to fit. It's okay, if it doesn't stretch, then when I measure it to fit the tube like this, then I crochet it will be longer, then continue. We will crochet the second leg here. A single crochet. And continue next to each leg. The rest we will crochet all single crochet. All crochet is single crochet. All crochet is single crochet. Similarly, we crochet to end of this row. We will crochet the whole row. Everyone crochet to the end of the row. And then I will continue to guide. Here everyone, I have crocheted to end. Then we're going to continue on a chain stitch, and then we're going to punch into the first hook leg that we just chained. Then We're going to pluck into it a single stitch, then continue all the stitches remain. At the end of the hook leg each remaining stitch. On this wire we're going to crochet a single crochet stitch all the way through. So here we're going to crochet a single crochet. Then all the way through continue like that, Like that I just crochet to the end of the row. I go up a chain stitch and then I turn my head. Back there I turn the hook back to me. Keep crocheting until I crochet. I measure this hook stitch. This hook piece with this tube, it's just full enough for the tube, according to my crocheting method. I crochet about 5 rows, everyone, because it depends on everyone's hooking strength. Is a long hook, a tight hook, or a loose hook? And what kind of crochet needle do you guys use? The kind I use here. Like me, I'm using a 2.2 needle, so I crochet 5 rows, 5 rows. That's enough. And then everyone just keep going. Crochet until you have 5 rows, or when you measure with this tube. It's just right, then we'll stop. Come back and I'll continue to guide you here. Everyone, this is after I crocheted just enough with the tube that I mentioned earlier. Then when we're done crocheting, then we'll finish the row with a single crochet and a chain. We crochet a chain and we'll pull the thread through there. And then we'll use this tube. We'll clip it in here, we'll clamp it like this, everyone see. Measure it like this. Depending on the size, big or small. You use a larger size. You will crochet many rows. Up to make it fit until. Put it in the tube like that. It fits this tube, it's okay. Then we will balance the 2 ends, so that it is even and in the middle. We will tie it here. We'll use a needle to fix it. People to keep it in here. Use a fixed needle to hold it then. Everyone remember to rotate so that the tube is even. Rotate the tube for it evenly. Here we will rotate the tube so that it is even and we will hold it like this. When we have located its position, then we will continue to sew. Sew together. Stitch together. Here I will proceed to sew. Stitch together. I leave the embroidery thread just enough. It's just enough embroidery thread. Just enough, then we will. So we'll use the embroidery needle, then the embroider needle. This is I have introduced that I use the 5.2 needle. The smallest type, it will be suitable for the embroidery thread. Here we thread through and then we will sew. Then corresponding to a stitch on this side will correspond to a stitch on this side. Everyone on this side is corresponding to a stitch on this side. We just thread the needle through there. We just stick the needle through and keep one stitch on this side with one stitch on this side. Here just match one stitch on this side with one stitch on this side. We just stick the needle through and then we sew them together. We sew them together until the end, everyone. And here and there everyone just match one stitch on this side with one stitch on that side. Sew them together. There we will not sew them together. We will sew them together to make it one like a tube. Like this, then we will proceed to sew the bag handle into this embroidery set. This embroidery set is not lined, everyone. You can line and attach the bag handle, or attach the bag handle and sew the lining. In general, it doesn't matter, because when we have attached the bag handle, we will have a part that clamps the mouth of this bag. It clamps and covers everything, so it doesn't matter. We assemble the bag handle before attaching lining or attaching the lining before assembling the bag handle. It doesn't matter. While I'm at it, I'll show you. Everyone, we just sew to the end, then we remember to leave a little bit of embroidery thread, and then we put it in here and sew. Just choose the tube end, everyone. The tube end, this is the excess part. We squeeze it. Squeeze it. The tube just came here. Everyone, the extra part, it came out the part. The tube head, it came here then. We'll bring that tube head to on top of this one, and then we just put it in. We sew it here. I sewed one side. And then we just put it in. We stick the needle through this side. Everyone see clearly, stick the needle through this side. And then stick it through here. There, and then stick through. Just like that, everyone. Sewing over there, and then on this side I will. Sewing over here I will also talk. Always about the size of this one. Everyone remember. Everyone will balance these two head ends, so that they are equal. These two ends, the head here and the head here, make them equal. And depending on what you like, it can be wider or the bag handle narrower, but in here, I advise everyone to let the bag handle rub together a little bit. Don't let it swing the leg out too much. When the leg swings out, everyone uses to carry heavy things like that. Then in the middle here it will be sunk, will be pulled back, especially the big bag. So, for example, like me here, the size is size 22. I will count from the outside in about 10 to 12 stitches. 10 to 12 stitches means the 12th stitch, or the 10th stitch is the start. For example, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we'll start to put the bag strap in there, and then we sew them. Just thread through and thread back in the middle. This one, everyone remembers the tube. It comes here, it just comes here. Then I will clip this one here. I will use a wool needle like the instructions above are, that everyone just thread it back and forth, thread it back and forth normal like clothes. Just choose a stitch like that. Choose it and thread it through, then we thread it here, then we thread the needle through there. Everyone, you see it clearly, then it depends. Everyone balance the width of this strap, how to do with your bag, so that the size is suitable. It's like this. I thank everyone for watching on Dow channel. In the following clips I will guide everyone assemble and sew the lining enough to complete a bag. Thank you everyone for watching on Dow channel. If the video is useful, please give me a subscription and a comment and a like. Thank you all.